Dead Space Remake is a game I've been looking forward to since it was announced, as the 2008 original stands as one of my all-time favorite survival horror games, with its tense atmosphere, horrible creature design, and interesting story that was compelling enough to push me through the horrors to see the end. So is it possible that the remake can reach the heights of the original? Yes, it is. In what is quite possibly the definitive version of Dead Space Remake not only remains faithful to the original, but with the help of modern technology, outshines it in a couple of areas. Like just how absolutely beautiful this game is. Everything from Isaac's suit, to the environments around the USG Ishimura, to those horrible creature designs I was discussing earlier, are all so intricately detailed, and that improvement on visual quality really helps drive home the horror. And when you talk about the horror in Dead Space, you have to talk about the sound design because it is just amazing. No matter where you are on the ship, the sound design is working overtime to create a constant atmosphere of tension. You never feel safe, even when there's no danger present. And sometimes, there's no sound design at all. The game has a good selection of weapons that all have their own upgrade tree, so combat is varied and always fun. You also have telekinesis at your fingertips that you can use to throw objects around, which may help in certain situations. Like, let's just say you're low on ammo and you need to improvise, and you see an explosive canister. Problem solved. However, if I'm being completely honest, I do have one slight issue with the game, and that is the length. Coming in at about 12 to 14 hours, which is the same as the original, I think Dead Space Remake just overstays its welcome. The slow creeping tension of the early few hours gets replaced with open environments with waves of enemies, and some of the horror is lost. You're forced into multiple encounters with multiple enemies, and it's a real drain on your resources. It takes the tension of the atmosphere and it puts it into your inventory system, which is not really what I preferred, but it might work for some. It luckily gets everything else right, and the balance of resources is steady throughout, so you constantly feel like you have just enough to get through your current situation. Overall, this is a great game, and a worthy remake. If you're a fan of the original, survival horror, or great games, I recommend checking it out, as it's probably the first must-play game of the year. So that about does it. Will you be playing Dead Space? Or have you already felt the marker's influence? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like what you saw in the video and want to help out the channel, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more reviews in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.